Bring 'em down, down. King with no crown. I'm just a holy fool. Oh, baby, it's so cruel, but I'm still in love with Judas, baby. I'm just a holy fool. Oh, baby, it's so cruel, but I'm still in love with Judas, baby. Oh, I'm in love with Judas, Judas. Oh, I'm in love with Judas. Ew. Y'all better lock in for this one. I'm sorry. Actually, I lied. This is not the right song. This is a song that I like. This is not the right song. I forgot the title of the song that I wanted to play. Let's play that song instead. I think both of them are in this fucking playlist too. Not too much on me. In the meantime, It's me, Pretty Pink Pony. Alone with you. I am alone and they are with you too. I'm alive. Get into it. I'm alive. I can feel you all around me, thickening the air I'm breathing, holding on to what I'm feeling, savoring the heart that's feeling. Get into it. I have Pringles. Hey, y'all. Okay, y'all can't hear me though. That music is loud. Hey. Hi. I heard you're scared of nosebleeds. That is not what I said. I said the word of the day is actually I need to look at the word actually. Do y'all know what the word of the day is? I'm crunching on a Pringle right now. It is sour cream and onion. I got it from Top Shelf when I went to go get a phone charger. I can feel you all around me, thickening the air I'm breathing, holding on to what I'm feeling, savoring this heart that's healing. All I am, you said you would never leave me. I believe you, I believe. Epistaxiophobia. The fear of nosebleeds is the word of the day. Hi, Pickle. Thank you so much for the 10 stream streak. Episode for short. Period. Hi, CMB. We're punky today. We're gonna shiny hunt for Pokemon. I didn't realize that the studio version of this song, "What If I Miss You for the Rest of My Life" by Janine Burden, was soft. I thought she went crazy in both, but she didn't. She only went crazy in the studio, and she only went crazy in the radio station, not the studio. Punky one, right? We're gonna listen to the song first. How are y'all doing? What are y'all up to? Did you see I'm a mod for 18 months? Clap if you care. Hi, Eggy. Let me say hi to my icons. Shout out to my icons. Farmboy54, Andalise, and Majestic Milotic. Thank you for coming. I appreciate you for this little surprise stream that I was going to do on the weekend. Cut the cameras. Before we get into this, because this is my shit, this song is my shit, and it's been trending on TikTok for forever, like a year. And I don't think it's been a year, it's been probably 6 months. This is giving like this era's what is that song called? Jar of Hearts. For some reason it's reminding me of Jar of Hearts. Don't get me started. You're asleep. Oh, well, wake up. Oh, she tears it up. I have built a house where I wish for your return. My Pokopia is open, so I gotta close that game. You want the thick guys healing salad? Right. I don't know why I queued up twice. Hello? You know what I want to hear too? Pixie was playing this yesterday on the VC. This is my shit. This song. Okay, let me save my game on Pokopia and close out Pokopia, and then we can get started. You're heading home from thrift shopping. Did you get anything cool? Before we get started on the Pokemon stream, how about we go to the mainstream page? I want to make a I want to figure out what I can do for a piece of, what is that called? A pretty punk screen cover, because I have a screen cover for my regular stream, but I want something else. I love me a little bit of Halsey, and I love Halsey when Halsey gets angry. You know what I mean? Like, I like Halsey when Halsey gets angry and then makes like a rock track. Like, not too much. Not the healing eyes, not too much. Speaking of healing, how do y'all feel about the maid outfit? I haven't talked to y'all since probably like Wednesday or Thursday, I feel. Um, how do y'all feel about the new what is it? The new commission I posted. Did y'all see it? Let me find a stream cover, and then once I find a stream cover, we can talk about like commission and also what the hell I got going on today. I won't die for love, but I want like a tiger. Oh, this is scary. It's like a tiger fighting a leopard. Oh, R.I.P. girl. No shade. Should we do a white tiger? Are these babies? I don't want babies. Oh, wait. This song? Hold on. I haven't heard this song in a hot minute. Hold on. Getting a desk today so the PC set up. Right, so you can play Repo with us, right? Or Anomaly. You can be a nurse on Roblox with us. Lonely as the Muse is fire. I want like honestly, we'll just go through the experience. We'll get back to Pokemon Trust, but right now let's do this. Thank you, NB Fish. Thank you. You got bit by the gooter bug. Don't do it. Don't do it. Pero, you're gonna have to suck out the poison. No, then swallow it. Because that's honestly, swallowing poison would be kind of punk. Not too much. Not in a self-harm kind of way, though. No shade. I don't really want to see a lion and a tiger fight, especially not like an African lion fighting any kind of tiger because tigers live in Asia is animal abuse. If you're putting them in the same environment and they're fighting each other, it's animal abuse. What are y'all doing on Google Images? I'm looking for an image to make for my background. Ooh, a cougar. A mountain lion? Hold on. Not too much. Not too much. Yes. Yes. Look at her face. She's muggy. Look, it's scary. Can you make a Gooterbug your background? No, thank you. That's a lion. I said I want to see a tiger, so let's see. We'll do a tiger roar. Let's see what that comes up with that. The giant Mexican blankets the lions are on, yeah. Or like a white tiger. Grr, look at it! I love it. It's scary. Also, we're gonna be hunting for basculin today. Oh, spooky. Yesterday, I was watching videos on TikTok of lions and tigers roaring, and I was scared as fuck. Honestly, the tigers, because the tigers would be jumping at the fucking camera. That I was jumping, and I was like laying in my bed under the covers, and like every time the tiger would jump at the camera, I would jump back. You have one with wolves on it. That's another common one I feel. Do we like this one? I feel like there's others. Oh, oh, this one. She's a battle cat. Not too much. There was a period in history where if you saw this in real life, like this actual face, if you saw this in real life, it was highly probable you were going to die. Until we're able to take pictures of it, it was highly probable that bitch was gonna attack you. I was a Zoo Books kid, so I always had like a cutesy little I always had a cutesy little like animal, and like I had animals all over my room as a kid too. Right, and so this is why we actually need a stream cover, is because I'm gonna open Canva, but I don't know what my account that's connected to Canva is. So we're gonna close this, and we're gonna do this, and then we're gonna do this. You made someone mad at Thrift today. Why? V, you just be fucking with people. Leave people alone, V. Not too much. Also, I don't want to spoil anything for y'all. Maybe I shouldn't be on the screen. Hold on. Because it's going to take a second to load anyway, because I'm doing so many things on my computer. But, like, I don't want to spoil any upcoming projects that we might be having. If you would like hints about those upcoming projects, you can always check the yes. Okay, let's go here. You found this shirt of the flop that got shot in Utah and said to my friends, it's missing the red splatter. Oh. PPPVGC 12. I think we're on like 8. Not too much. If I was doing the PPPVGC, we would be on 8, mind you. Okay, you know what? Actually, that brings me up to a good point, NB Fish. What is everybody's favorite pet name that somebody calls them? And if it's explicit, you can say if it's not an explicit name, but you have it in a very particular context, you don't have to give us the context. Yeah, because why can't you make a joke about him? No shade. Your ex called you bubbly. Why? You don't have to tell us. You don't have to tell us. Keep it to yourself. No, it's fine. It's fine. Okay, here we are. A classic, my love. Critchin. Aw. Well, you use that sometimes, Critchy, right? The issue with this picture is that the whole face is the picture. There's not much to cut off. What if we made the tiger pink? In other news, pink, blue, and white tiger. Yes. Well, maybe not blue and white, but CMB, you need to get back into Pokopia so you can play with me. I don't know what that other image is. Like where I made the other background. Is it here? It is here. Okay, whatever. Well, whatever. I want this. Help, what if, what if we made the background fire? 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 Help! Help! That would be so fucking fun. Let's see what they have. Oh, I'm screaming. Yes, I have a stream playlist from the last era that I did when I did that I was like doing like consistent like punk VTubing, which was which was October of 2026 or 2025. It was October of 2025. And it's called Let's Ride. I am gonna post this one eventually. I just haven't made it public. This is so goofy. This is so goofy. I kind of love it though. We're gonna make the fire green. I don't know if you knew that, but we're gonna make the fire green. Like,
wig. Okay.
Wig? Did you just say wig?
Yes.
I know, wig. I feel that already.
What is wig? What is wig?
No, it's not your language. It's just for us.
Oh, do you like my little alien feet? This is gonna be a stream cover so that when I like switch between screens, like I don't show what what I got going on. How do we feel? How do we feel? It's a little goofy. I'm not gonna hold you. It's goofy. I like it though. What if we hit like purple? Whoa, that's crazy looking. How are you doing, Snowy? I thought that you was an O. Help. I mean, I can say that, but I'm not going to say that on stream. Hi, damsel. I want the punk to be bigger. The funny thing though is that if I might take this off because like if I left it up there where it was in the middle, like it would be directly underneath where it says punk on the stream. Let's see. Wait, not RAR XD. Hold on. Now we have to do that. Thank you. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Hold on. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Sing red again. Right. LMBO. Oh, it's not the same size. It is the same size. I'm tripping. It doesn't seem like it's the same size. I'm confused. So lay down. The thread is real. When it's time. Okay, that's fine. Goes red again. Girl, let's zoom in a little bit. I didn't know you spoke dinosaur. Right, okay, period. The thread is real when his sight goes red. Right. Peril, I thought you said it was my first language, bitch. I was like, oh, we're talking like that today? I knew it was punky around here, but I didn't know it was that punky. Oh my god. Damsel, get behind me. So lay down, the thread is... Just chilling while getting the house ready to be on sale. Yeah. Oh, it must have been a typo. Can y'all hear me crunching my Pringle? Is a sour cream and onion Pringle from Pop Shelf. See? And Pop Shelf is significant to the flavor, I'm sorry to tell you. Look at that. Obsessed. Leave a emote in the chat if you're obsessed with this, because I'm obsessed with this. Let's put it somewhere else, but I am obsessed with this. Is that right? Where'd it go? Oh, it didn't move. There we go. Sundays are always so slow. I need something to do. Well, Damsel, you can heckle me in my stream all you want. While we're sitting here listening to Pierce the Veil. Hold on. Okay. And funny enough, the stream cover actually served a purpose here. Because if you want to see, in a moment, we're going to go back to Pokemon. Watch me do it. Watch me do it. No, I can do it. No, I can do it. Watch. Okay, are y'all ready? In the end, you take it all away from me. And here we are. With a little bit of Pokemon. Are y'all ready? First things first, wherever we're doing a punky stream like this, thank you for the shiny luck. Appreciate you. Finger hearts, finger hearts. Somebody put a finger hearts emote in the chat if you're real. In moments like this, when we're going to be doing a punky stream, I've always obviously got to change my outfit. So we're going to change my outfit. First things first, though, let's make sure the music is off, so that way it's not interfering with the music that I'm playing on the stream. So I can remember the controls. The music is off. Okay, and so since right now we're in Los Platos, we can go up to Mesa Gosa, and me and Switchblade can run up to Mesa Gosa, and I can change my outfit there. Come on now. TMB, how does it feel to be a city girl in a different city? Now that you've been living there for at least a couple of weeks, huh? Well, right now I'm actually back home. Right, right. Okay, get into get into it. Right. I actually kind of hate this color, but that's what we're going with. A romantic tuck. I kind of like that. I think in the future, if I were to ever have another customizable VTuber, I would want one that could also showcase curly hair sometimes. Because my hair is more often curly than it is straight these days. Although when I started streaming, I was keeping my hair straight more often. Oh, okay, damsel. That's something to put in the chat for sure. That's something to put in the chat. Yes, yes. That was definitely a choice. No shade. Choices, right. Kind of obsessed with this, actually. Not too much. Her shit's feathered. Or this. Oh, I love. What if we did it in violet instead? Is violet better than lavender? I think violet speaks to me more than lavender does. I kind of like that. Yeah, I like a lot of the different haircuts in the game. So for me, it's kind of like, we're doing the best we can, what we got. I'm changing the socks if you can't see it. For ease of use, we're just gonna go with this. Okay, let's change this. Let me do black. I actually kind of like the black for this outfit, I think. Unless there's gold. Do I have any gold? I have purple shimmer. White shimmer? It's basically pink. Pastel pink. That's pastel green. Pastel green actually makes sense for this. Actually, not too much. Okay, that matches. Right. No hat. I don't think I can do a hat anyway. I love one of these like half moon glasses because it looks like they're just like the glasses frames, which was so fashionable when this game came out, but not as fashionable now. Wait! These gloves are kind of fuck ass with the rest of the outfit, but we're going with it. This is the outfit for today. All right, let's connect to the internet and get our outbreaks. Before we get our outbreaks, why don't we check the outbreaks that we got? We have Pyroar. I don't think I have a male Pyroar, like a shiny male Pyroar. We have Varoom. We have Voltorb, Mankey, Kricketot, Fletchling, Charcadet, Cutie, Noctowl, kind of punky, no shade. Especially a shiny nose pass. Love a nose pass. Love a shiny nose pass too. Abomasnow, Chimchar. Oh, I want a shiny Chimchar. I don't think I have a shiny Chimchar. Lapras. We have Sawsbuck, Winter Form. Is that it? Well. Me forgetting the controls when it's right it's right in front of me. With the ferocious mark, Basculin White Stripe with the ferocious mark, aka the rampaging. And they're obviously going to be in Kitakami because the ones that are actually here are Dondozo and Veluza, as well as Tatsugiri. So we actually have 2 Tatsugiri outbreaks, as well 3 Tatsugiri outbreaks, 1 Veluza and 1 Dondozo, and they're all in the up there. Then we have 1 Psyduck up there, and I think that's it. Oh, and 1 Slowpoke over here. A desert Slowpoke is crazy. We have Basculin and in the crystal pool. I think I'm gonna hate that. I don't want to reset though. And we have Feebas over here in the Wisteria Pond. Let's go check out the Basculin spot because I wanted to get Basculin on stream, but I also kind of want Chimchar. So maybe we could get Chimchar and then reset maybe. I'm just along for the ride, you know what I mean? Like, it's not that deep. Are the Basculin in this pool? The way I'm not seeing any Basculin. We are seeing Aracuda though. Come on, Switchblade. Strawberry Switchblade time! Raspberry Ribcage! What night does your ribcage like? Lighted in 6 ways! Oh yeah, there are Basculin in this water. Big titty clickbait bite! The way I could not tell you what the shiny look. Oh. Y'all are scared? Oh, y'all are scared? Oh, y'all are scared? It's lighter green, but I've never seen one in the wild, so I can't even tell you, like, if it's, like, a lot lighter or just a little lighter. Can y'all tell me, have y'all gotten a shiny Basculin like this? Specifically the Basculin White Stripe form? Is it, like, noticeable? Is it visible? It is not gold. It is in the top left-hand corner of the stream. Okay, let's get somebody aquatic to help us with this hunt. We're gonna keep Switchblade on the team. We could always use Tsunamiko. She can go under the water. She'd be good. You know who else would be good though if we're in a pinch is Paralyzer, because Paralyzer can also swim. But we're gonna use Tsunamiko. If she can stay on task. Oh, I see. Yes, if you want to know what a shiny white stripe basculin looks like, it's very similar to the regular basculin. It's just a different color green. And it's a very similar green at that. I guess I could technically do a water type sandwich up here since it's the only water type in the water besides Arrokuda. I also don't have Arrokuda, but it's unlikely I'm going to see Arrokuda anyway. Because they're so freaking small. Mercury retrograde ends on like Thursday. Are y'all ready? Like, let's get things back in order. If you weren't prepared for this Mercury retrograde, girl, good luck. Because it's over now. It doesn't matter if you were ready or not. Mercury affects a lot of different areas of life because of its nature. But in modern Western astrology, specifically, Mercury rules over communication, as well as like the flow of things like technology and transportation. So like when Mercury is in retrograde, a lot of times you're gonna have difficulties with those arenas of life, especially depending on where like your actual placements are and how they would be affected by the retrograde. For example, your Mercury placement, the house that corresponds with Mercury is as far as its house ruler and things like that. So it really depends person to person, but in general, it also has an overall. Oh, that's cute. I also don't have a shiny Bronzor. Oh, that's tempting. Anyway, we're gonna make a water type sandwich just to make it a little faster. Because we could do a couple of hunts here if we're smart, right? So let's save the game. Let's picnic. Okay, so let's see. So I use my app that I use. It says planets. Mercury. Mercury has been retrograde in Cancer. Right now it's in the 9th house. I don't know if it's been in Cancer the whole time it's been in retrograde. Yes, Mercury went in retrograde in February. It went in February, it went in retrograde in February to March, and then it went retrograde again from June 29th until next week. Let's see. And it's going to go retrograde again October 24th until November 13th. It doesn't mean a lot, but you know what? In this context, there is communication, there is technology, there is no transportation. So it's like so for me, because I'm communicating with you through technology and I'm communicating with you, period, it affects things like the streams. But it also affects things like your cars and things like that. One time when Mercury went retrograde, like the day Mercury went retrograde years ago, I remember that me and my friend were going to the corner store from her house, and we had rolled up upon and almost hit somebody who was laying underneath their car trying to fix something on their car in the middle of the street on a busy side road to the highway. So, I think that, and so a lot of astrologers always say, like, when Mercury goes retrograde, you really need to be a little bit better about planning things. You need to be very practical. You need to be very methodical. You need to be very thoughtful. And that comes in obviously in all the arenas in which that could affect you specifically. For me, I don't think I have any placements in Cancer. Cancer was ruled by the moon. So it could be affecting the moon, especially when, like, during certain transits or things going on within your own chart and just in the day-to-day chart as well. But like if it's been going retrograde in Cancer, that means especially communication within the home is probably being affected, or intimate relationships. Choose a ball. Oh, okay, I was like, what? Let's make a sandwich. Hi, Okaruto. Do you think that Mercury retrograde has impacted your life at all? You know what Mercury retrograde made me do? Play Minecraft again. Do you want to do a Pokemon exchange? No, thank you. Right now I'm in the middle of trying to make a sandwich so I can hunt for a shiny. Hands up now, hands down. Where's V when you need him? Keep rolling, 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 rolling. Keep rolling, 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 rolling. He's thrifting to his heart's content. No, he's on his way home. That's what he said. A salted tomato sandwich actually doesn't sound that bad. I gotta be in the mood to eat tomato though. Although I do like a nice like soury sweet tomato. Has anyone here had a tomato pie before? I have never had a tomato pie. I've never even had a tomato sandwich. Yeah, I've seen TikToks about it. And it'll always be like, this is like such a southern delicacy. And it's like, bitch, it's just tomatoes and a pie crust, no shade. And a lot of times they put like they put extra stuff in there. Like, I saw one where, Heartburn is typing. I saw one where she like smelled, like, she took the pie crust, I think she pre-cooked it, and then she put Boursin cheese on the bottom of it. And then, like, a lot of times I think they use mayonnaise too, but I might be wrong on that. And then she put heirloom tomatoes on top of it, and the heirloom tomatoes looked great. I don't really care for Boursin cheese. And, like, she seasoned the hell out of it. I think she put something else in there too. It was almost giving, like, not really a tomato pie, no shade. But, whatever. Hands up now, hands down. Tell me what you want to do now. People do just be saying anything, you know that. Especially the people who be eating shit like tomato sandwiches and pies. No shade. Honestly, a tomato pie does not sound... A tomato sandwich does not sound that bad. I like a tomato here and there. What if that was a shiny? But not like that. Keep rolling, 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 rolling. Especially a cherry tomato, but they don't make the cherry tomatoes. They don't make those items out of cherry tomatoes. They make them out of real tomatoes, like a big fat juicy, like a beefsteak tomato or whatever the fuck they are, like a heirloom, like a chunky, like a tomato right off the vine, like. I don't even think that turkey bacon hits very well, so I can't imagine what a plant-based bacon would be like. The thing about being vegan vegetarian is that you gotta be real on lock with your seasonings, or you're not gonna enjoy food the way that you did previously if you're coming from another lifestyle. Get into it, Chingling. She said she's crossing the water. Down, down, down by the river. Right. Leave a 1 in the chat if you're down, down, down by the river. Is my game loud? Oh, it is loud. My bad. Hey. You're not silent by the river, you're quiet by the creek, mind you. Get it right. There's been a really big online discourse about whether or not quiet by the creek is AAVE, and whether or not it's appropriate for non-black people to say that phrase. I'm not necessarily going to talk on like my in-depth thoughts on that particular topic, but it is very nuanced. And like, girl, the discourse is getting a little bit out of hand on that particular topic. Probably on both ends. From what I've been seeing on my social media about it, it's been getting out of hand on both ends. The way that this this sandwich has not helped me at all. I'm not seeing any more basculins than I was previously. Damsel, it doesn't mean anything. That's the entire point. Maybe I'll do that then. Also, I believe Saucy Santana's pronouns are just he, him. Not to be like that, but like to be like that just a little bit. Like, oh. Speaking of quiet on the creek, why is it so fucking dark out here all of a sudden? Is the chat supposed to be on top of your head? No. What the heck? Why is the chat on top of my head? Wait, I'm kind of liking the aesthetic of being on the crystal pool in the dark. I want these bitch ass flies to go away though. Can you please go away? Can you please go away? This is like a struggle bus. If I have to go hunt Chimchar and then reset my outbreaks, I will. Girl, if you don't go down there and get them hoes, No, Saucy Santana, even though he's he's like somewhat gender ambiguous, he's like really specific about the fact that he is a man. And while I don't think he's a stickler for his pronouns in that capacity, I do think like he says that for a reason, you know what I mean? I love a shiny Yanma. But why are the basculins so deep in the water? It is really cool though to be on the water like this and for it to be glowing in the dark. Not her again. Yeah. I would rather have a shiny Aracuda or a Chingling. Or a Clefairy. Or a Chimecho. Or I could even take another Coughing. CMB, I'm glad that you clocked that the chat was on my head, because that was messed up. Oh, we never talked about the new commission. Are y'all obsessed? Like, we talked about it, I brought it up, and y'all said that y'all liked it, but like, are y'all obsessed with it or no? Because you're going to be seeing that a lot more. Probably. I would like to do something else, but I'm not really... I don't know if it's a good choice right now to be running and doing another commission when I'm also paying for something else right now. Like, I literally just finished one commission. I'm doing another one. That the model has another art form now, especially for Masuda. Yes! I love a little piece of art. I've been wanting art of that one for a long time. I think the thing about Quiet on the Creek, about it being AAVE, is that it is rooted in AAVE, especially when somebody like Saucy Santana, who is, regardless of whether or not people like appreciate my particular opinion on it, is promoting Black culture through spoken language, even in the context of music. Saucy Santana is creating and also promoting the creation of AAVE beyond this moment, and like, while I'm not going to be policing anybody's usage of the phrase, you know, I think that some of the conversations around it are problematic. Like some of the conversations around like the use of AAVE versus the people who use it who are not AA. You know what I mean? Yeah, you know, normally I'm reluctant to talk about things like that, but honestly, if I'm gonna put punk on my name, I might as well be honest about the shit that I think. Like, why be punk if you're gonna be scared to be a contrarian? Which I'm not scared to be a contrarian, but that wasn't the point. I do believe, however, that regardless of where you come from or who you are, that if you're using terms or phrases that you don't know the particular meaning of, or the origin of it at the very least, like, then you're doing something that's problematic. And a lot of people do that. And I've done that before. I try not to, but I even do it sometimes. And like, we have a responsibility, especially if you're making like media online for other people and things like that, to be informed and also have conversations about these things sometimes. Like, As much time as I've spent trying to, like, as much time as I've spent online streaming in front of y'all and also in other places and all the other things that I've done on social media, the least I could do is be informed. Craig of the Creek? No, it had nothing to do with Craig of the Creek. You shoved it in my face. The thing about the conversation, though, is that it benefits Santana that people are even talking about this because he's made a song from it. And, like, it was just a little joke that he made. You know, sometimes you just make up sayings. You make up phrases, you make up words, and it's fun to do that. And it also showcases a strong relationship to the language that you're using to be able to do that in the first place, especially to do it and also be impactful with it, and that's what he did. Whether he did it on purpose or not, which he did. He made the joke on purpose. He didn't make it viral at all. It wasn't on him to make it viral. When you shoved it in my face, you take it all away. Yeah, but that's the thing is that it's very frequent, especially on social media like TikTok, where it is a constant game of telephone for something to be funny and viral within Black content creators and content consumers, and then to be taken outside of that context and be commodified in a way that does not benefit anybody who was originally in on the joke or creating the joke in the first place. And Santana is not impervious to that. Any rapper is not impervious to that. No rapper is impervious to that. No singer is impervious to that. It happens all the time. The problematic aspect of it is when people are negating or denying the fact that there is any relationship to Black media that has created that, when the cadence of the phrase comes from AAVE, regardless of whether or not the words being used are AAVE. And, like, there's also a general misconception that when we talk about AAVE, which some people also call Ebonics, like that it is like a collection of just words and phrases that we use with each other and that we all know the meaning of. It's a bunch of jokes. It's not that. It's more than that. And that's part of the reason why it's also problematic to have social media run by AI, basically. For that reason and a bunch of other reasons too. We always gotta wake it up now. It's Punky Sunday. We gotta wake it up around here just a little bit. Which is the other thing, you know? Don't get me started. I was going to say something else. Let me stop. I'm trying to keep the vibe. I'm trying to keep the vibes right, though. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to like get on my soapbox about anything right now. Also, hi Nell. How are you doing? What are you up to? What did I say? What's your favorite pet name? There is a word of the day. I don't remember what it's called. But it is, I did post about it on Blue Sky. But what's your favorite pet name that somebody's called you? That's the question for the day. Well, there is a question. Normally I don't do questions, but sometimes I do, and I like to. I could probably do like a shiny water type like sandwich that's not encounter, which wouldn't affect the encounter rates of the which wouldn't affect the encounter rates of the actual outbreak. But I'm not keeping track of the count on the outbreaks, let alone like let's get to a level where we're getting the notification for the outbreak before I do anything else. Because like we already got the first one, I don't know if I got the second one at all. It's messy that they let the Pokemon go underwater like this if they're not going to also let us go underwater and fight them. Well, I would just say that, you know, I think that when you put on certain clothes or when you showcase yourself in a certain way or when you communicate, like, clothes are communication, actions are communication. That was actually what I was going to get into is like, you know, we talk about, like, it's really easy to say, I believe in X, Y, and Z, but it's like, do you stand on that? Like, when people are, like, talking about, like, aesthetics and things like that, sometimes, like, there is, like, you know, you got to believe sometimes in the shit that you're doing outside of just, like, oh, okay, it's definitely getting lower. Okay. We can keep going, though. And so that was actually what I was going to talk about, but we don't really need to get into that. But also we do. Sometimes it speaks about who you feel, how you feel about yourself. Sometimes it speaks about how you feel about other people. Or the world at large. You love a good shug? Aw, cute. Okay, let me take a momentary break here. Let's put back up that stream cover for y'all. Just so that we can all see it again because it was funny. There we go. Give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna do some stuff with the music. The music is great.
What's that in my cup? That's that potion. Rubbing honey's on my skin like
it's
it's
lotion. First of all, do you like my pink purple tiger? RAR XD. First of all, I want to hear this song. What is it? Is it this one? Help. To you, for me. 303. Have you ever heard King Slayer by Bring Me the Horizon and Baby Metal? I believe I have. What can I'll put it on the queue. To you, for me. I got 3 ready to go. Hey, for me. mean, what can I say to you? For me, I got 200 seconds and I'm ready to go. Hey, to you, for me. Okay, I'll check it now. Thanks. Not me typing in Nell on Spotify. Three babies in the backseat swinging. Hey! For me, I got 200 seconds and I'm ready to go. Hey! You're gonna drink a glass of full pulp OJ. OJ, who hurt you? Let's get back to the stream. To you. For me. Okay, Tsunamiko, we're gonna get out of the water, girl. Let's go. Bungalow. Hey, V. V, I was listening to a song earlier. I forgot what song it was, and I was looking for you. You're almost home from being silly. Did you get food? What did you eat today? Get into it, Tsunamiko. She was like, let me close this song out real quick for you. I'm right where you left me. I had never seen the person who actually sang the song. I like this song. I've heard it before, you know. It's kind of iconic to the era where it came out from. But I had never heard the song. I saw a video of the artist yesterday talking about how she should have went viral and how TikTok hates people of color. I was like, oh my god. And it was casual. It was very casual. Like, she wasn't like mad, but it was kind of like, dang, they fucked her over. But also, I think that there's also a lot of work that needs to go into actually going viral, like as an individual, as opposed to a song. What song was it? It was Limp Bizkit, Rollin'. This is my song. You already know that I like that song, though. You found a Scott Pilgrim book, like the comic? Or I guess it would be like a graphic novel, huh? We're doing Humongo. And for a water type, we actually need to be doing Cucumbo. One serving of cucumber. For Humongo, we're going to be doing spicy herba. And then we just need another herba, so we can do like this one maybe. And then for Humongo, we also need 2 mustard. I bet some of y'all would actually probably eat this. I mean, I might eat this, honestly. I do like a little bit of mustard. Hinty recipe. Okay, let's test it out and see what it gives. Hello? Lock in. Dumbo. Oh my god. My bad. Cheese up and cheese and ketchup only, please. No, this is not a burger. I like mustard and ketchup. I do like mustard more than ketchup these days. When I was younger, I did like ketchup though. I still do, but like not to the same extent. Get into it. Hold on. Sparkling power, tidal power, humongo power. Perfect sandwich. All right, we're done picnicking. Let's roll. Show me the big bitches. And give me my shiny basculin. The outbreak is actually located over here. I don't know why I thought it was in this area. Oh, they are big. If you don't get that big bitch in the water. That sounds fun now. I've never been one to like go to shows or concerts, but I've always been like, I am attracted to the idea, but girl, I don't have that kind of money. I need to. Don't get me started. Subscribe today. Please. You left with a black eye. What happened? Was it like a cute black eye, or was it like a black eye where it was like half of your face? The Aracuda poked me in the butt. It healed up in a week, period. Hi, Latte. How were your errands? Did you get anything fun done? Does anybody know what shiny Aracuda looks like? Does somebody want to look it up for me and send it to me? Thank you. If you can't hang, then here's the door, baby. If you can't hang, then... Daniel sent it to me. Well, he sent me the Cerebi. He sent me the Cerebi link specifically. Damsel sent me the actual image. It's blue. I thought it was blue. But you turned into a pretty big waste of my time. Thank you. Not the link. I mean, I know where to look if I wanted to find it. I just don't feel like looking it up. I'm trying to get this... Honestly, I'm trying to get my basculin out. I'm trying to get my basculin on. Thank you for the shiny lock. I did stop by an art store and picked up a few supplies, which was fun. Nice. I was gonna say, I didn't know you made art. I did know you made art. You've made art for me before. Thank you. There's the door. I wanna take a precious time, cause you're such a pretty face. And you turn into a pretty big waste of my time. Okay, so in the light of day, it's actually not as difficult to see underwater, but it is like, you gotta pay attention. There's a lot of them out here, but like now we actually gotta battle them or something. Like, oh, do y'all remember this song? OMG. Oh, that music is really low. Let me turn that up for y'all. Cute. Ooh, why? That's not a shiny. And now, okay, I'm memorizing it in my mind right now that the shiny is lighter than what I think it is. It's probably more noticeable than what I think it is too. Lumber party. No, that's not shiny. That bitch is dark as hell. So is that one. Some Copic markers, an eraser, drawing board, some wood glue. They're having a sale. I love a sale at the craft store. Were you at the craft store or were you at the art store? Is there a difference to you? There is a difference, I guess, but like really low-key, depends on the person. It depends on what you're looking for, no shade. Ooh, somebody. You're about to take pics of your thrift haul? Well, you know where to post it, V. V, it was so fun yesterday. Me and V were playing Animal Hospital. V was the secret agent. He was shooting them hoes. Me and V would be up in there, and I was the secretary. And we would see one. He would see them, and he would be scanning everybody and watching them as they walked in on the camera. And he'd be like, "Oh, so and so is an anomaly." I would be like, "Well, you know what to do." And then suddenly it would be pop, pop, and and then it's over. It's over. We were playing with Rose and Sublink, and Rose and Sublink were like the surgeon and the nurse. I was the secretary. I was real serious about my job too. It was really fun. I would love to play again. I didn't know if you would like it or not, Daniel, because like you don't like scary horror stuff, and not that it's particularly scary, but there can be moments where it's like a little bit thrilling at least. Ooh, 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 ooh. Somebody. Hi, Rose. Hi, I'm eating my buffalo tenders and pancakes. Yum. I sound spicy. I hope your buffalo tenders are. Do y'all like your buffalo, like buffalo strips, buffalo chicken? Do y'all like it like wet, or do y'all like it dry? Like extra sauce or no, or just regular sauce? Now we're seeing all the basculins because we're not like, we're seeing the basculin because we're being quiet on the creek, mind you. Quiet on the creek. I'm gonna be so honest. When I'm having like a buffalo strip or like a buffalo wing, I want it to be so saucy that I taste the bitterness. Like, cause if you have it too much, it tastes like bitter. It almost tastes like fucking stomach acid. No shade. I like it like that. None of these are shiny. You're a freak! Slash J. Thanks. I like it saucy as well. It depends on the sauce. If it's watery, then no. No, I want like sauce. Like, no, I'm talking about like sauce. But you know, like buffalo sauce is hot sauce. So it's like, it's going to be a little thinner. I like a little wet sauce, you feel, but it has to be thick, not watery. Exactly. Do y'all think that y'all could do the Hot Ones challenge or whatever? Have y'all seen those videos, like the series? Is that my shiny? I don't think that's my shiny. Do we have a point of reference? Can we get a point of reference? Is that my shiny? I don't think that's my shiny. She sees me, but she's not scared. She's scared now, and it's not my shiny. I would die. Oh. Yes, it looks so fun. You said my name as soon as I opened the camera app. I didn't hear what you said. I said you know where to post your haul when you're ready. I'm from smack dab in the middle of Caucasia, and it shows on my tongue. Okay. That's definitely a turn of phrase. Ma'am, can you stop facing me so I can actually figure out if you're a shiny or not? Girl. I don't think any of these are shiny. If the shiny is as bright as I think it is... Yeah, I don't think any of these are shiny. They're just regular. Stop looking at me like that. You're just regular. It's so hard to tell in the crystal pool. Maybe. I'm pretty good at telling. They in the Pix channel. Okay, maybe for the next break we can go and look and see what V got from the thrift store. Help, not the Palmsville controversy. Y'all are messy. No, like I had a running joke where like whenever anyone, it didn't matter who went through the door, including me, whenever anyone went through the receptionist door, I would be like, Rose, I told you to close that freaking door, because Rose was the nurse. Sublink was the surgeon, so Sublink was like the basically the resident doctor. Rose was the nurse, and so I would be like, Rose, I told you to close this freaking door every time the door was left open, and I was cracking up. And V would be trying to like defend Rose because like I don't think it kind of took Rose a long time to pick up that I was joking about it. And I think it took V a long time to figure out that I was joking about it too. But V was trying to defend Rose and be like, well, you opened the door. Like, V was a super spy. He was shooting bitches. No, V actually did a lot. V was determining whether or not they were anomalies constantly. And even then, anomalies still got in because obviously, like, that's the point. Like, there's going to be a lot of anomalies, but like... He was constantly determining whether or not they were anomalies. If V was not focused on that one particular job, then we would not have been able to get to the level that we got to, which was like probably like level, I don't know, 15. In my round, he was doing a lot because I was doing reception and there was 4 of us, so it was like real serious. And I'm staring down the barrel. No, V, and I don't think that V at any point, I don't know if V ever shot anyone. Maybe once. Did he ever shoot like one visitor or one person that was not an anomaly? Like he was keeping his eye open. No, we got to like level 15. At one point, there was like y'all know like the stalker. The stalker had walked in, and the stalker had walked in and sat at the reception desk. And I went to go put out a fire or something in the back, and I come back in. No, I think I went to go check the store. And so I was checking the store. I turn around. The stalker is walking in, and the stalker is like he's like a regular character, but he's like 3 times the height of a regular character with extra long limbs. And so he bends down and he's looking inside of the reception window at me, and like he was waiting for me to come back over there, I think. And like it was so scary. And like he was looking in the window, and like when I walk up, I didn't know what to do. I was freaking out. They were like, I guess we're just gonna have to deal with him, because he was like trying to check in like a regular patient. And so he sets his little notepad, he sets his little clipboard on the desk, and so I pick up the clipboard, and it's just scribblings. It's like the whole page is like scribbled through. It looks crazy. It was like weird symbols and everything. Like And like I look at it, and then when I pull the clipboard down, he's gone. And I had seen the stalker once or twice prior to that. But he did spook me. The other one that spooked me was that there was like some kind of, I don't know what it was called, but at one point I was looking in the cameras, which I didn't do very often. I think it happened to V2, but I was looking in the camera, and there was something that was like hiding in the corner. It was a very active, like very busy moment where like it was like one of those things where it was like an anomaly attack. So there was a bunch of people in there at once, and they were attacking each other. And while they were attacking each other, and while everybody was running around, I was checking the camera just to kind of glance before I like walked into the hallway. And there was like something black in the corner, and I thought it was like attacking Rose or something, and it was like no, but it was looking at me. It pulls the camera up towards towards my face, and it has like realistic teeth and realistic eyes, and it pulls out the camera up, and then it screams at you. It was making me nervous. This is not a shiny. Calm down. Nobody panic. Nobody. Right. No, everybody calm down. Calm down. It was fun. The front desk threw out to help me explain the game a little more. Yeah. And I would be pretending like I was actually in the job. So like I would be like, I was like, I'm out. At one point, like Barney, because you know, like in the towards like in one of the later episodes, like when you're like still pretty early on, so it was like probably episode maybe night 10, ship 10 or something like that. Like Barney comes and sits in with you in the office, and so does Rathew. And so Rathew and Barney were sitting in the office with each other at the same time with me and V. And so it was like a full house. And we were just up in there, it was whatever. And Rathew was sitting on the desk and Barney was standing in the back. And like I was chit-chatting with Barney, I was talking to V, me and V were doing our job or whatever. And then, you know, then there's a police officer who comes and like is looking for Barney. And he gives you a picture. He can't see Barney in the back apparently. But like, but even though Barney's literally right there in eye shot. But he gives you a picture of Barney, and it's the same picture that you get of Barney when Barney first comes into the game. But it's like, but it, you know, when you see him in real life, it doesn't show that. So like, it's basically like Barney's some kind of anomaly. That's the whole point, right? Barney is an anomaly. And so then you take the picture down. You look at the picture that the police officer gave you. When you look at Barney again, he looks like the picture, and it's like his eyes his eyes are big and black, and he has like a bunch of sharp teeth, and he's holding up a knife. Meanwhile, right before that, he asks you for a scalpel. That's the last thing he asks you for before he hangs out in the office with you. And so like he was like, if you turn me into the police, like I'm gonna kill you. And he kept repeating that, repeating it, because the officer was asking me, and I didn't tell him, you know, because that's not what you're supposed to do. If you want an extra cup of coffee for your future shifts after that point, you don't turn Barney in. So I didn't turn Barney in, but he was like creeping me out a little bit. Like, you're so edgy. Like, you were telling me I was your best friend earlier. Like, now suddenly you're mad at me. I wasn't even gonna do anything. Like, that was the cop. That wasn't me. Who the hell is Barney? Barney, okay. You telling me to calm down to the game? Well, I'm flying high and trying not to freak out. Exactly. If you look at my blue sky, I posted a blue sky about Animal Hospital yesterday on my TikTok. What? I posted a blue sky on my TikTok. No, I posted a post on Blue Sky about Animal Hospital yesterday, and that's Barney in the GIF with the knife. Animal Hospital does sound fun. It can be kind of intense, but it is a good time. The only reason that we were even so successful, though, besides V, like, I think it was like we all just kind of tuned in, we all kind of tapped in. But Sublink specifically has played that game past the level that we ended up at yesterday. And, you know, we were playing for, like, possibly, like, a 2-hour period almost, like, I think. And so Sublink is also really good at playing that game. And, like, Rose was locked in, I was locked in, V was locked in, we were in it. Although I want to get back to Repo. Speaking of horror genre group games, it's time to get back to Repo, y'all. I also love this song, Rose. If we don't find if we don't find the Basculin in this time period, maybe we'll look for something else and then come back. Because it's almost been 2 hours and we still have not seen one. I don't want to reset, though. I'd rather go and catch, like, some shiny Chimchar. Down for Repo tonight? Maybe. I've also been playing Deadlock. I've been getting better. I played Deadlock yesterday and I was doing pretty good. Deadlock, I don't know exactly how to describe it to be super specific with it. Maybe Damsel could describe it better than I could. But Deadlock is really fun. I was playing that yesterday. I was actually solo queuing. Was that a shiny Aracuda? Ma'am? Here we go. Deadlock stream when? Maybe. I think it was that one. It was not a shiny. It was a trick of the light. Deadlock is fun, though. Deadlock is fun, V. I can send you an invite if you would like to play. I think we're at the point where we're past the point where it's time to take another break. I'm gonna take a break and then we're gonna come. I'm not gonna take a break from the stream. We're gonna take a break from shiny hunting, and we're gonna go for Chimchar after this. Oh, we still have 3 minutes. Okay, we're gonna go for 3 more minutes, and then after that we'll talk about Deadlock. I'll go look at V's haul on that he posted on Discord, and then we can do some other things. We'll talk about Deadlock. We'll talk about V's haul. Shit, I don't know. And when we take that break, I'm also going to update the playlist, because like all the songs that I've been playing today are going onto the playlist. I do prefer to play the the receptionist on Anomaly Animal Hospital, but I can do anything. Hi, Chimeko, cutie. Not even an Aracuda? What is that with shiny? Okay, so let's take our momentary break now. And we'll come back. We'll come back to the Pokemon in a bit. But let's look. First of all, let's look at. First of all, let's look at this. I posted this in the stream in the subscribers only, and then I posted it afterwards on my Blue Sky. Do y'all like this? How do y'all feel? Oh, that's not it. Hello. Give me a second. Give me a second. How do y'all feel about this? Can we get a round of applause? Thank you. A little bit louder. Thank you. Do y'all like the little alien feet? The little alien shoes? Obsessed. Obsessed. Okay, now you've seen that. Let's talk about the next thing. Can we get a round of applause for this one as well? Yes, yes, thank you. Yes, I appreciate it. Yes, look at the details. The artist did so well. Look at it. I'm obsessed. You can tell she stepped up her own art style a lot since the last time I got a commission from her, which was October. Obsessed. Look at the little shoes and everything. The shoes have bats on them. Help. Okay, now let's talk about V's haul. What did he get? What did he get? Okay, V, show us your haul. Okay, this is the first thing he got. It looks like a zipper jacket of some sort. It looks like it probably has a hood on it. With Goku. That's cool. I like this. I would probably get this. I don't know if I would wear this. If it was like a t-shirt, maybe, but I don't know if I would wear this, but it is really nice. Oh, Scott Pilgrim. Yu Yu Hakusho, and they came from the planet manga. Wow. Icon alert, icon alert. Can we get a round of applause for the icon in the room? And then you got volume 4 of Yu Yu Hakusho. Wow.
Because it's iconic. And I love to do iconic shit.
What else from V? The South Park. Chef A, the South Park album. Purple Rain by Prince. Another Prince album. I don't know what the title of this is. Now 11. What songs are on this? V, you're gonna have to tell us the okay, we have one Jamiroquai, Traveling Without Moving, and another one called Synchronized. Nice. Chart-topping hits. Okay, let's look and see what 20 chart-topping hits. It has E featuring Alicia Keys, Nelly, Janet, Dirty Vegas, Kylie Minogue, Shakira, No Doubt, Jennifer Love Hewitt, Vanessa Carlton, The Dixie Chicks, Aaliyah, Genuine, Nora Jones. So this was early. Coldplay, Creed. Wow. Okay, V, you're gonna have to show us the yeah, Jennifer Love Hewitt did make music. And then we have he has a sketchbook and it looks like manga. Are these pens? You can always get really good stuff when you go to their freaking thrift store, because like I'm sure that this came from the thrift too. Okay, period. Let's scoot over. Oh, V posted this track list. I'll read the track list to you. I'm not gonna show it again. Okay, it says Hot in Here by Nelly, Nothing by N.O.R.E., E featuring Alicia Keys, Gangsta Lovin', Beanie Man featuring Janet, Feel It Boy, Dirty Vegas, Days Go By, Kylie Minogue, Love at First Sight, Shakira, Objection Tango. That's a good ass song. No Doubt featuring Lady Saw, Underneath It All, Jennifer Love Hewitt. The song is called Bare Naked. Vanessa Carlton, Ordinary Day, Dixie Chicks, Landslide. That's Damsel's favorite song, interestingly enough. Aaliyah, I Care For You. Genuine, Stingy. Nora Jones, Don't Know Why. Chad Kroger featuring Josie Scott, Hero. Hoobastank, Running Away. Coldplay, In My Place. Creed, One Last Breath. Hello. Our Lady Peace, Somewhere Out There. Bon Jovi, Every Day. This album came out in 2002. Now that's what I call music. The Spider-Man movie. Hi, Kira. How are you doing, Kira? Some hits, I can't lie. There are some hits in there. Okay, now let's do a cute little Google search. I'm not going to show you my Google just to keep it cute. What was I going to do? I'm great. How's everyone doing? I'm doing pretty good. Deadlock is described, on Wikipedia at least, as an upcoming third-person shooter and multiplayer online battle arena MOBA game developed and published by Valve. It is set in an alternative urban fantasy New York in the 20th century, meaning the 1900s. Featuring battles between two teams of 6 heroes trying to destroy each other's patron gods as part of an occult ritual. Initially known as Neon Prime, Deadlock was leaked to the public in May 2024, and its Steam page was published in August. It has since remained an invite-only closed beta, reaching a peak concurrent player count of over 170,000 in September of 2024. The premise, it says it's set in an alternate New York City circa the 1940s, named the Cursed Apple. An event known as the Maelstrom revealed the supernatural to the world, bringing undead and magical creatures to Earth, forcing humans to adapt and research the new phenomenon. The game takes place years after the first Maelstrom. Two rival gods known as patrons have promised to wish to a team, promised a wish to a team of 6 heroes in exchange for summoning them in a ritual, which involves destroying the enemy patron. And so I will show y'all this here. Let me... So this, it says, a simplified representation of the game map. It is a simplified representation. 3 lanes extend towards the center of the map from either team's base. The meets... Hold on, give me a second. Each marked by several... objectives for the other team to destroy. Major neutral objectives such as the urn or the bridge bonuses are colored in white. The mid boss depicted as a golden figure, which that would be this right here. If you can see my cursor, it's right here in the center. The urn is this. You cannot see my cursor. Give me a second. Yes. So here you can see this is the that's the give me a second. Hold on. Right. So like I was saying, it said the mid boss depicted here as a golden figure rewards with teams up to 3 rejuvenators dropped, etc. So there are like bosses in the center that you have to take down, right? Then there's also the thing of like the urns. The urns is like one of the side objectives that you can take care of, which will give you bonuses as well as other things like the bridge bonus and things like that. So there's a lot of stuff that goes on in the game. It's really fun. You know, it's a multiplayer game. What else can I say about it? You can read up on this on your own. This is the Wikipedia page. I'm not even going to give you a link to this. Y'all need to know how to do this anyway. There's a handful of characters in it now. I don't know what it started like. Anyway, yeah. So, I've been playing it recently. I'm not very good, to be honest with you. And in group settings, when I've played it, especially when I've played it like with other people, I've done worse than when I've queued up by myself. But I've just, I've only recently been getting a little bit better at it. Watching Damsel play it made me want to try it so bad. Yeah, Damsel was streaming it last week. And Damsel's been playing it pretty avidly. I've been playing it more casually, but I've also been like invested when I am playing it. And so like I've been getting a little bit better at it, but it's been taking me a little bit of time because of the setup of your abilities and things like that. It's not just straight up like a, you know, multiplayer third person or first person shooter like Overwatch. Like it's not the same. Similar, not the same. And these like occult patron gods, they're hi Sublink, we're talking about Deadlock. Funny enough, you can see them in the cover. It's the Arc Mother, and I don't remember what the demon's name is. It's something else. Sublink probably knows. Okay, well, I can invite you to Deadlock later. I'll send you a thing. It's invite only, but I can send you an invite since I have an invite, I believe. If not, maybe Sublink can. Anyway, so we talked about V's clothing haul. We talked about the commission. We talked about the new model design. Daniel sent me a DM. Okay, first of all, thank you for subscribing, Sublink. I appreciate you. 7 months is awesome. Also, if you would like to encourage people to, Daniel, this is to you in response to your DM. This is not the only thing that this DM was about. Actually, this is like a side topic from the DM. But Daniel, if you want to encourage people to give subs, one way you can do that is by begging people to give you a sub, which I would really appreciate because I benefit from people gifting you a sub, but don't be obnoxious about it. But also, don't be afraid to do that either because I do that, no shade. And I don't care if y'all do that, but also, there's no guarantee you're going to get one, and don't be obnoxious. But that's like not even a rule, it's just don't be annoying. Oh, I was going to do the playlist. That's my last thing. I'm right where you left me. If anybody wants to gift Daniel a subscription, I would appreciate it. He has been a consistent moderator for me for 18 months, apparently. Actually, the song that I want to listen to right now is what is that song? Have y'all seen the Dune movies? Do y'all think the Dune movies are good? I know a little thing or two about the Dune movies, so well, tell us something then. Let's talk about it. I'm just looking for something else to be invested in since I'm not going to be able to, like, like the Avatar movies are great, and I love a little bit of like a sci-fi like saga. And I don't really want to get into Star Wars right now. I do fuck with this song. We're skipping. It's on the playlist. Y'all can hear it on your own. Good luck. Actually, you know nothing. Okay. Well, thank you for admitting that. I appreciate it. We dream as one. Sublink, what do you think about Deadlock? Do you enjoy Deadlock? Your experience with it anyway? You want to play Rem? Yeah, Rem is good. Yesterday in the game that I was playing, I only played one game. The length of the matches in Deadlock are a little bit longer than like what you might expect in like a similar game, at least visually. Like Overwatch, it's not the same. So the games could last for a while. I don't know how long my game lasted yesterday. It might have been 30 minutes. I don't recall. But I was playing a Celeste, and I was like, on the first track that I went on, I was actually the green track, I think, and the green track was in our case, I think it was no, I think I was on the yellow track, and we were with the Archmother, so the yellow track was on the left side, and I was with a Rem, and like they were the other team was like setting up their abilities and their like their bonuses and stuff against him because he was annoying them so bad. Work got busy, Boots. Well, did you hear us talking about Deadlock? But I think I have potential to be a Graves Master. Yes, honestly, I've been having a ton of fun playing it, even if I'm not that good at it yet. Me too. I am excited to get better. You know what I mean? Okay, so here's Chimchar. We're gonna go to this area, and we're gonna work our way down. That's the other thing, is that since this game is, Damsel, you bring up a good point. Since this game is still in development, and also you can get it through, you can play it through Steam, like it's people do have a lot, there's a lot of mods out for it because it's not like completed, and so there's a desire for there to be like added mods to it. So people have been modding it, including Damsel. And like there are like mods that are out right now that people have like fans of the game have been creating specifically to like change like the appearance of the characters, the UI, stuff like that. I actually need to just open my map and set the location for Chimchar so I know where the fuck to go. What was it? I was gonna do something else before this. What was I gonna do? It is very playable now, V. You would enjoy playing it now. Before I start hunting for Chimchar, this is a great outbreak, by the way. Before we start hunting for Chimchar, let's change that thing to a shiny Chimchar. I know I've hunted for Chimchar before, but I don't think I've ever gotten the shiny. Oh, I was gonna step away, actually. That's what I was gonna do. Let's change this Chimchar right on the stream before we do that. Yeah, well, V, any of us can send you an invite. I don't even know if I have to open the game to send you an invite, actually. Should I? Damsel, if you can tell me how to do it, I can send him an invite right now. Oh, look at the little pink monkey. Obsessed. You've only done it inside of the game? Well, let's see if I can open it. Me crashing my stream trying to open Deadlock. Let's see. You're looking at Steam sales, RN? Yeah, I'm going to step away after this for a moment, and then I'm going to come back because my package came. Deadlock should be opening any minute now. It's my ping is probably gonna be like shit, but I'm just gonna invite you if I can, and then I'll stop. Eating like a ham. It's just lotion and like a toner. Toning spray for my face. Everything looks fine our end. Yeah, but the game hasn't opened. There it goes. Okay, let's go. We'll close that out. Online game. Do that one. Let's do that. Does that work? It doesn't work. Let's see. Okay, it does work. It's probably going to run very slow. Just because I have so many things open right now. Although the game normally runs it runs fine. It's not really like, you know, super duper duper optimized, but also it doesn't take up a lot of space. It only has one map. So if you play games specifically so that you can explore the map, you're not going to necessarily enjoy this game, although you're going to get your life exploring the map that we have. It's pretty extensive. See, I already pressed the button. It says press any key to start. I already pressed the button and it's already not working. You're looking at Pal World. Pal World. I just think the focus right now for my computer is not on Deadlock. So it's going to be slow. See, this is Celeste. My last game yesterday was here. Y'all want to watch it back while I'm stepping away? I did contribute. I didn't do everything. I got apparently, 39k souls. I'm still very new. You can see the names of the other players here. I was gagged by these two. Mr. and Mrs. Producer and Consumer. Anyway, I'm not going to hold y'all for this. I mean, y'all could probably watch it. I don't know if there's a playback for it right now. Hidden King, scoreboard, graphs. How do you watch a playback, the replay? Me downloading the replay? Match with you in Overwatch. I haven't played Overwatch in a hot minute, but also you have not asked me to play Overwatch at all. We've been in VC, we be DMing all the time, and you never asked me to play Overwatch. Not that I would say yes, but I'm just saying. Beating like a hammer. Beating like a hammer. Beating like a hammer. Like a hammer. Are y'all enjoying your Punky Sunday? Leave a 1 in the chat if you're having a good Sunday or a good weekend. How about that? Invite a friend to be a deadlock playtester. Your hero V. Successfully submitted. Okay, I sent an invite to you, V. There you go. Normally I'd be lurking in the shadows. Yeah. Hi, damsel. Pizza sounds good. Invite me too, thank you. Oh, well, you should have said so. Oh, there we go. It's slowing down, not responding. RIP. Y'all don't see it. I see it. It's because I'm trying to download that freaking, the freaking last game. I shouldn't have hit that, honestly. I didn't know it was going to be immediate. Okay, let's go back. Let's go. Invite a friend. DMB. Successfully submitted. And just to beat you to it, I invited Pixie too. There you go. Pixie might be good at this fucking game. You know she's kind of crazy. So here's the characters that we were playing with yesterday. We have Apollo right here. Mirage. This is Graves. This is the character that Sublink plays as all the time. We have Victor, we have Ram, and then we have Celeste. This I was playing as Celeste yesterday. Pixie's good at a lot of games for sure. The character designs are really interesting. Not all of them as good as not all character designs in Deadlock are made equally. And it shows if you really look at it, but they're all a lot of them are very good or very interesting. Not all of them are done though. Not in game or just in concept. Okay, it looks like I'm almost done downloading that my last game. Not to be like switching the stream, but here we are. I'm downloading the game right now. Oh, period. Oh, did you want to invite too? Hey. Oh, well, if you're downloading it, I thought that was Milotic who said that. Is this Kelly Clarkson? It is. Okay, do y'all want to watch my replay? We're going to turn the music off if we do. I didn't really do that great. I'm not going to hold you. I think I only got like 3 kills. I don't know how many assists I even got. Let's look here. So for the last game that I played, which is me here, I got 6 kills. I died 7 times. I got 12 assists. The most assists in the game were 24. The most kills in the game were 17, it looks like. The most deaths in the game were 12. So I was very like middle of the lane, right? It looks like I got the most. I don't think I got the most of anything actually here. The most souls achieved by anybody in particular was 61k by the silver player on the other team, who was a beast. Silver players are so crazy and deadly. And then what else? What else is there to say? The most healing was 20k. The most objective damage, I guess. Is that what that means? Let's see. Object damage was 7.2k by Miss Estrogen Producer, aka Graves. And then we have player damage by 50, which is 51k by the Rem. The Rem, that's why they were kind of like they were building their item, their players with their items against the Rem, specifically the silver. Like in the middle of the game, the Rem was like, why are y'all are building your stuff against me? Like And they were like, you know, they were playing. I think they were enjoying themselves, honestly. You might see it in the chat. I don't know. Not you changing the title. Help. Well, enjoy. Let's switch over to this stream. And it's going to be online game. We'll turn the capture card off. We'll turn the window capture off. And I will be back. Hopefully it actually plays. Beating like a hammer. Beating like a hammer. Well. Oh, now you don't want to respond? Come on now. I think it crashed. Well, there you go. Let's close this. I will open this again. And then when it opens, I'm going to close my Steam window, even though Steam's probably going to still be on in the background. I will close this because we're not going to use it again probably, and I can access it from my phone. Hey. Hey. Let's see if it opens back up. If it opens back up, I will show you the replay. If not, then I'm just going to step away for a moment and I'll play the music again. We'll let the music play. I need to update my Overwatch, it looks like. Who's playing Overwatch right now? Oh, Snowy is playing Overwatch right now. Shout out to Snowy. Okay, here we are. It should pop up here soon. We'll attempt that again. Also, the game does not take up very much space in your computer either, by the way. It's only like 70 gigabytes? Something like that. Something like that. Beating like a hammer. Beating like a hammer. Oh, here we go. Let's see if we can play it this time. You're giggling? Why are you giggling? What's funny? What's funny, damsel? Huh? Huh? What's funny? Huh? What's funny? I need to turn up my fan a little bit. Beating like a hammer. Let's see. Come on now. Watch replay. Maybe we're putting too much pressure on the game. Like too many commands. Let's go here. Let's let it load up. We can go to the scoreboard because the scoreboard is easier to see than everything else. And then from there he can hit watch replay. Will it watch the replay? I am a dark eye. I'm sick. I'm sick. Actually, if anything, I'm on the screen. I'm a poi pole, mind you. You're scared. I mean, if it doesn't work, we're just gonna go back to whatever the fuck we were doing. What if I was a figment of your imagination the whole time? What if I was? What if it was all just a bad dream? A bad dream. Arya and Damsel are the miniors. Okay, so who's the BEM behind me? Is that Sublink? That's LGM, mind you. Beating like a hammer. Can you turn me into a low kicks? Sure. When you said, "Can I turn into the maroon Saturn ring?" I read that as Manon. I was like, "What do you mean? Can I turn Manon into the Saturn ring from Manon from Cat's Eye? Pinky down." Oh, the game fucking crashed again. She said, "No, ma'am. No, sir. No, ma'am. I'm sick." Okay, we're going back to whatever the fuck we were doing. I will be right back. There you go. I'm changing the screen title thing back. What is it? Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. We're going back to what the fuck we were doing. Either way, right now we're going to hit that BRB though. I can feel you all around me. Thickening the air I'm breathing, holding on to what I'm feeling.
Man, I'm finna whip this hoe.
when survival is paramount.
They took out Rem.
I'm still trying to get better at controlling my character and like actually hitting the right keys to get the right results at the right time. So like if you see me like hitting some of my abilities too soon or inappropriately, it's just because I'm still trying to get my bearings when it comes to being able to play the game like quickly. But there were some moments where I was like I was in it. Not too much. Well, I was just playing Celeste. Like, she's one of the better ones for me right now. But I do want to get better at like some of the others for sure.
Here's your chance to shape your destiny.
I wish Mina was a little bit better. Honestly, I think if I was better at playing the game, I would be better at playing Mina.
Who I am and what I can do.
If you see me shooting at the floor, it's because her bullets basically like they bounce off of the floor, and they, if they're close enough to the enemy, they're gonna hit them instead of just like stopping at the floor. They really gagged me here, but I was trying to get away. That's why you see me running away and trying to get back to my zip line. The Rem was a good partner, though, because he was paying attention to what I was doing and also holding his own. I don't really know what everybody else was doing. This is where you go back and you do your abilities. And also, if you go back to that spawn point, then you get to heal. Where, like, if you go elsewhere, like, you saw me at the other shop, I was also doing I was getting my items for my abilities there. Mostly what I'm doing is, like, I was trying to boost my healing and also trying to boost my spirit power. They were really trying to play with me in the beginning here. They kept trying me and they kept getting clocked.
I won't lose. Guess we're gonna see what happens. Let's shine a light.
I see silver.
Because, like, my thing is, like, in the beginning of the game, like, I'm not trying to attack y'all. I'm just trying to get my money up, not my funny up. And y'all are over here trying to play in my face.
I will bring hope. I can't show fear. I'm here.
I think I die here.
luck not getting shot.
My team is gonna put on a show. I am not divine, but I am powerful.
Our yellow guardian has been defeated.
Guards up!
Okay, I'm back. Okay, I'm back. Okay. Yeah, this match was almost 40 minutes. It was 38 minutes long. But like the majority of what I've been doing up until this moment, I believe, was just pushing our line, which was the yellow line. We were fighting against the Yamato and the Billy for the longest time, and then we started switching around because like at different times like we would she can't be a part of this. Oh well, I'm not playing right now, but hi Pickled. This is just a replay of what I was playing yesterday, doing yesterday. Damsel was actually playing actively while I was doing this until about the middle of the game. Damsel was playing actively in another game. Yeah, and so that was where like I was trying to get the rift. There was actually multiple times where the rift happened. The rift basically, it just like all these little bots. It just gives you like stronger bots that go up against the other team.
Put on a show. Hope this goes as well as rehearsal.
I did not mean to send out that ult, but I did. I think I did that twice last time. Yeah, but I was going for the rift here. I went for the rift a couple of times. I also ended up taking the urn, so you'll be able to see that. I don't know when that is. I think it's later.
Our yellow walker is under attack.
I'm not gonna show you all 40 minutes of this. We can go somewhere else where it's a little sped up. Yeah, here I am. This is like in we are all in the middle line. I think this is the blue line. Yeah. I was trying to get a little bit powered up. Because one of the things about Celeste is that she moves very quickly and she's like acrobatic, so it's really easy to like get it's really easy to like to take out the energy to get powered up when you can. Because she moves around so quickly that she's normally not in danger.
His pain.
Don't make me hurt you.
No, I'm not pushing the blue line. I'm still pushing the yellow line here. I think I had left by this point and then I came back. Let's see. Let's go to like we're in a more active part of the game. That's the majority of what you're doing is you're just getting rid of these fucking little bots. Unless you're actively like powering yourself up and making like a lot of kills, which I was not in this game. And I have not done that yet in any game because I'm still very new. You're just kind of like trying to push the lines and getting them out of your way so that you can continue to push. See, and here's another rift. I think I end up going to this rift and trying to claim it. But right now I'm on this line right here, which it's showing as blue here, but in the actual game at the time, I believe it was green.
I am not divine, but I am powerful.
They tell you though. The other lines were struggling a lot. My line was mostly like fine though, and that's a lot of that's attributed to the rem. But also me, but also just because they weren't paying a lot of attention to us. And so now I'm traveling back to spawn so I can switch lines, and I'm just gonna go to help them elsewhere. Actually, I lied. That was the yellow line. Doesn't matter. Still, point still there. This is the green line. And I was pulling up for their rift over here, and then they got the rift, so we had to. I was killing all of these guys.
Our blue walker is under attack.
I see Billy.
These are the mysteries of my people.
This is the walker, if you haven't seen one yet. I don't know exactly what you saw when I was away. But those walkers, those are some of the other bosses that you have to defeat in order to get to the enemy base. So that you can take out their, what was the word they said?
Let's contribute to the
Their
chaos.
patron.
Hope shines on us.
This is the old girl from the beginning. Teamed up with somebody else.
There you are.
Also, this whole time I was attacking their... What is this girl's name? Their Vindicta. I was not paying attention to her. I knew she was there, but I was like, I can't even see you, and you're over here getting hit. Like, she was catching strays. My next death is gonna come up here, though.
There you are.
I think I got away from this, though.
Just got off your shift at the sideshow?
I see the goat.
I'm taking their team apart brick by brick.
How you buy your items is that you get souls. You get souls by making kills and also destroying objects. Oh, and here's where I'm getting the urn. Basically with the urn, like, you get the urn, you take it to another place, and you get bonuses from that. And so if you can see on the map, when on the mini map, you can see where I'm taking the urn. It's over here. I was gonna go down here, but this is where, like, the mid boss is. I didn't want to activate it. I didn't know if it was gonna activate it on its own. I didn't want to fuck with it, though. So I turned around and I went the other way.
A unicorn in Manhattan. I truly have seen
Our blue walker is under
The urn
attack.
talks to you the whole time.
Do you know where you're supposed to take me, yes?
I got a bad feeling out here.
Well, look who decided to make their way over from Cody. My dear, you are moving with purpose and grace.
I did not know that they were following me. It looks like the silver was following me over here.
Superb!
I don't think she ever caught up, though. You can see her here. She was following me this whole time. I knew somebody was trying to follow me. I didn't know where. And here she is. She's gonna pull up. And I was so confused because, like, we had taken this entire line. And, like, I knew that if I stayed away from the actual, like, zip line of it all, that I wouldn't have gotten attacked, but I didn't realize that she was following me for the long time, and I thought she was just casually over here pushing. She wasn't. She had chased me. because of the urn.
The dead are stirring in Midtown.
There's only about 5 minutes left of this, so I'll put it in double speed so we can finish to the end. Or I'll put it in 1.5. And then we'll go back to looking for Chimchar. I hope you enjoyed Deadlock V. Oh, it looks like one of them disconnected. They're, what is this guy's called? Sinclair. They're Sinclair disconnected. I'm still learning the characters' names. I've only been playing this game for like a week. Yeah, so you can see all the items that I'm purchasing and selling right here as they're popping up. It's not like that in the replay. In the replay, you see the shop. I mean, in the actual game, you see the shop, and the replay, you're just seeing me like selling them, and like buying new ones. And see, here's another rift, and I wanted to claim this rift because I was like, they claimed the second one, I think, and then I claimed the first one, and I wanted to get this third one. But I knew that if I tried to claim the rift, somebody might come over here and try to clock me. And then I think the Sinclair actually like comes back at some point. Maybe there was another rift. I don't remember. I remember fighting him, but then he like disappeared, and I was so confused.
Sweet Ram, thank you for your aid.
Oh, this was like a street fight. Like everybody was over here. The girls were fighting over here for real. And so by this point, I was buying shit so that way we could actually, like, I was buying shit to boost myself up so that I could survive and also so that I could fight back. Because by this point, we had reached the Hidden King. So all we had to do was, like, take him out whenever we got back over there, as long as they weren't stopping us. And so, like, this will give you a glimpse of what that's like in case you wanted to play. And here it says, Silver, why are you counter buying me? I'm only Rem. And then Silver responds, Scary Rem. I was getting my life. See, I was zipping and zooing.
I am not divine, but I am powerful.
The Mina is over here. You can only see her a little bit because they're a thing. We were in it. I had ulted on them, and we were busting ass over here. It's another street fight. You want to get ass beat? And here we were facing the Hidden King. Like, this is what he looks like when he's like, and like when he's like half HP basically. Normally he's a lot bigger. And then we won, and that was it.
Good game.
Good game.
Unforgettable.
That's basically the vibe. The games can definitely go longer. This game was only 38 minutes. I was playing the whole time. I was active the whole time. And some of it's like active, and some of it's not like not so. It's not so serious, but some of it is kind of like you need to be like locked in. That's basically it. I'm gonna close this game out now. Open this. And just give me a moment while I reset so that way you can actually see me. Or – Beating like a hammer. Beating like a hammer. Right, so anyway, let's get back to the Chimchar. If you're still with me, leave an emote in the chat, please. Yeah, Deadlock is really fun. I was in it. I was playing it. I'm still gonna continue to play it. It's not everything, but it is very entertaining. I was having a good time playing yesterday. That was actually like not yet. That was kind of not yesterday. It was like 2 a.m. last night. So it was kind of today's calendar date anyway. Let me just open this up. Okay, so the stream should be, we should be playing Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Is that what the stream says for you if you refresh it? IV. One thing that I really want, speaking of Throne, one thing that I really want, I saw a really cute VTuber model. That's like, it was like a customizable and it had everything I need to do what I do now, but it was honestly a little bit better. It was a little bit of a different style, but I really wanted it, and I was gonna get it this weekend, and then I decided against it, and I spent my money elsewhere. Just because I really needed some other stuff, and I didn't want to, like, not have the money for what I needed elsewhere when I was trying to get what I... You know what I mean? Like, I had this other stuff to get. And so I was like, I'd rather spend my money there instead of, like, not having any of the money that I needed to do the other shit that I wanted to do, like... We're gonna send out Switchblade, if he can get around. Get into it. It was like a petite $125. Actually, it was a pay what you want kind of situation, but it was $125. I didn't check. There are different versions of it. I was gonna check it. I should check and see what the price of it is. I might put that on my throne. Is that? That's not the shiny. I was about to say. You're not the shiny. This is a bathtub. Oh, hey, I know this song. Yeah. Do you know half of these songs that I've been playing in here? Probably more. So if we were to do like a fundraiser, I've been saying that I wanted to go do another subathon. I still might. I don't know if I'm gonna do it, but by the time the summer ends or not. I don't know what I'm committing myself to yet. But if we were to do another fundraiser or like a crowdfund, really, then that it would be that. A new VTuber model. And y'all would really like it. IDK, who cares about the World Cup here? But your ops, Argentina lost. Okay. I don't know anything about the World Cup. I also don't care, personally. Whoa, thank you for the sub. Appreciate you. A tier 1 sub to service. Hi. Is that the shiny? That's the shiny. Look at it. Let's see if I can false swipe it. Let's see if we can catch it. Acrobatics. I didn't even save my... I mean, like, I didn't even use a sandwich on this. Let's use a Premier Ball. How rude. Okay, let's see if we can put it to sleep. This is too much. Isn't this song violent pornography? Yes, it is. By System of a Down? Yes. Well, yes! Not the ancient evil, please. Okay, we got Chimchar asleep. Let's see if we can throw that Premier Ball now. Chimchar, don't play. Right now it's actually not loaded up. It needs to be reset. That's just its base form. It needs to be reset. Okay, finally. Fighting for our lives for a freaking Chimchar. What a cutie. We'll give him a name later. Kill them hoes. Don't come over here. I know y'all aren't like huge fans of Chimchar. I'm assuming y'all aren't huge fans of Chimchar. Maybe some people are, but as a whole, the people who watch my streams probably don't fuck with Chimchar that heavy. I don't fuck with Chimchar super heavy, but I like the shiny. I've been seeing a little bit of Sinnoh starter hate recently, and I don't like that. I think Sinnoh actually had really strong starters, considering... I think the weakest set of starters, in my opinion, was actually Generation 6 for Kalos. That doesn't mean I don't like them, I just think that they were weaker. Like, it's a weak designs. They're taking a lot of risks, basically, with all of them. Come back, come back. Didn't we just listen to this? For me. 303. Oh, is this just the playlist? This is just the playlist. No wonder. We're gonna listen to the radio based off of the playlist. Gen 8 is also full of like you know, risks with those designs. But Gen 8 is also strongly like, you know, it's very similar to Generation 6, I think. Girl, let's do this instead. This is too much for me right now. Okay. Hi, Drago. Oh. I played for 1 sec. RIP. I think it's already in the playlist. I've already started a second playlist, but I haven't posted it because it doesn't have a million songs on it yet. Let's see if we can reset these spawns. Which reminds me, actually, thanks for bringing that up, V. I need to get back to Castlevania. I've been watching Castlevania, and I've been posting my thoughts about it on Blue Sky, but I have not watched it in a week or two. It's been like probably about 10 days. Oh, thank you for the shiny luck. I will be the most irritated I've ever been, and then y'all will play the shiny luck. Watch DMC and Edge Runners, or more on Edge Runners. Okay. Well, why don't you post about it in the Discord server and like give me a good recommendation and ping me in it, and then I'll consider it. Maybe even send me a trailer. Bites Pinky, a trailer. Thank you. Because I won't remember it just because you told me at this moment. I don't remember things like that. Hello? Yeah, but I'm not gonna play the Devil May Cry games right now. It's not on my list. I wouldn't even say that's on my radar right now.
What's that in my cup? That's that potion. Rubbing honey's on my skin like it's lotion.
Thank you for the hydrate. Oh well, I do wanna play Cyberpunk, so that would make sense for me to watch it, even if it is a prequel. It doesn't spoil the game at all, does it? It introduces some characters that are in the game. Also has a really good OST for the anime. The MC's last name is also Martinez. Right, but is that the only factor about them that makes them okay? I'm hearing you, V. I'm paying attention. You make it look so easy, leaving everything behind. Me and him have the same last name. I see. I'd slit my own throat just to see if you'd mourn me. Yeah, I want your things in my room. I'd miss you all of the time. You made the internet just to see what you'll find. I want your things in my room. I miss you all the time. You make it look so easy, leaving everything behind. Ah, ah, ah. I want your things in my. Oh, so they're gonna be adding a second. It's gonna be like a second. Is it like a second season, second series? What would you call that? I want your things in my. Getting high. No handlebars. I wanna fly. Fly. Don't be sad, Daniel. Don't be sad. I want your things in my. When you do the karaoke redeem, there will be a healing. You're funny. I'm giggling. R.I.P. to Basculin. I'm probably gonna have to come back and go get Basculin again. So I'm probably gonna be shiny hunting. I don't know if it's gonna be tomorrow or not. I haven't decided what I was gonna do for the week at all. I have not put any thought towards it. I actually have put some thought towards it. I put some thought towards it last night, but I have not made any concrete decisions about what I'm doing for the week. But we probably are gonna continue to go for. Basculin, among others. I don't think I'm gonna be doing all the hunts though, because I already have a shiny Dondozo. I don't really want another one. I already have a shiny Veluzo. Technically, I have two. I don't want another one. I do have only one shiny Tatsugiri, so maybe we could go for the other Tatsugiri forms. Not that I'm losing my mind about those either. Psyduck is one of those Pokemon that I've had multiple shinies of, like, for forever, to the point that I've given a bunch of them away. Shout out to the people who have a shiny Psyduck by me. Feebas is neither here nor there to me. I could go get another one. I don't think I have a shiny Feebas besides the one that Daniel gave me that's named Princess 4 GPO, which is crazy because there is a Feebas in the GPO, but that's because Feebas was festive to the region that we were in, which I actually need to finish the GPO. I've been saying I was gonna finish the GPL. I have an idea for what I want to do. Like, I know how the story's gonna end, and I know how I want to present it. But it might be a little bit of a surprise for y'all. You did some campaigning? Yeah, but you campaigned on a shiny Pokemon that we can't rename. Not to gag you, but like that is the case, unfortunately. Hate to tell you. I do appreciate your enthusiasm though, Daniel. Don't get me wrong. I want to see some more enthusiasm for some of the other shit that we're gonna have coming up soon. But you're like, it's been so long since I've talked about some of that stuff. That confirming when it's gonna happen and how it's all gonna happen is going to be a little bit of a surprise to y'all, I think. Especially because I've been kind of like flipping and flopping about a lot of stuff recently. Like I just haven't been very like, let's do this, let's do events, let's do this. I just been kind of chilling and playing Pokopia on minding my business and talking shit. And every time we breathe, we dream as one. Who enjoyed? Did V? You were there for the Avatar nights. Did you enjoy watching Avatar? Which one was the better one out of the three? Personally, I think the third one was really good, but I think the first one had such an impact that it's like you can't negate its impact to like movies in general. But like I really did enjoy the third one. I think it was very good as well. They all stand out to me. The Blue People. We did not watch any Avatar movie with any of the martial arts children. Right, because why would a white boy be there? Let's talk about it. It's giving like, what do they call it? Daniel, you know this term. What is the term that they use when like there's like a fandom space and then like, somebody has like all the powers and like a crazy backstory and can do a bunch of stuff? I think you know the term. Help. A Mary Sue. Yes. Thank you, V. Spider's a Mary Sue. Right, Latte, right. Ooh. I'm not really sweating not getting another Chimchar right now. If I walk away with only this Chimchar and nothing else, I will be completely okay. We're just gonna casually keep hunting for Chimchar and chilling out here and talking about stuff. Yeah, Spider was a Mary Sue. Not to get into it, because I don't want to spoil this. I don't want to spoil the plot for people who haven't seen the third Avatar movie, although we did watch it in the Discord server. But he's Mary Sue. Hate to tell you. Hate to tell you. And they used him as a plot device in the end of that movie, by the way. That's a big bitch. Ooh. Don't get it. Put the static in each Ooh, I'm getting tired of Chimchar. Ooh, I kind of want to play Animal Hospital. Animal Hospital does sound fun. We could play that later. I'm probably gonna get off stream and I'm probably gonna chill. I might go and eat. I will let you know. But maybe after that I'll come back and we can play for a little while after I have some time to digest my food. I need to remember to put all these songs into the playlist. Oh. Have you played a game of Deadlock yet, V? Leave a 1 in the chat if you like Raboot. Not Raboot. Well, I do like Raboot. Raboot is my favorite out of the line. I meant to say, Score Bunny. I really do like Score Bunny. Score Bunny, Score Bunny. I am getting a little tired though, so I think I'm gonna go take a picture with the shiny that we do have. Maybe I'll come back and I'll continue this hunt a little bit later. Possibly, possibly not though. Let's go take a picture with my new Chimchar. We're going back to Mesa Gosa. Why is it? Now, Nurse Joy, what do I look like taking a picture with a chimchar in the rain? They're gonna call me an animal abuser. Let me get out of here. It's raining here too. Is it raining in the... it's raining in the whole game. I'm sick. Where's the cave? Here's the cave. And why is it like pouring? Oh, now it's not raining. Right. Okay, this little frame is too much. That's cute. I like that. Perfect. Okay, let's get rid of this. And let's get rid of this. Say cheese. I'm gonna take a screenshot. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna get out of here. I'll talk to you later. Look at my cutesy little chimchar. Should we raid? How many of us are there? Is there a good number? There's a handful of us. We can raid. I don't know who the fuck we're gonna raid. A lot of people are online actually, so we can just raid somebody. Copy the raid message. Can you also thank you? Copy the second raid message if you are a follower. Copy the first raid message if you are a subscriber. Go here. Let's see who we can raid. It is a long stream. I'm here for a good time and a long time. We're getting out of here now, though. Copy the raid message. Come with us. I don't care. I can keep a secret. Can you? Got my mind on my body and your body on my mind. Barry, I just need to take a bite. Don't tell mother. It's one another. We're doing a raid. Everybody lock in. We're going to raid G Machine. We raided Gene last week, I think, but we're going to raid again. I'll see y'all soon. I don't know what I'm doing this week. Get me when you can get me. Catch me when you can catch me. I'm not going to post a stream schedule. It's not personal. It's just not my type. It's not my shit. I'm just not doing that shit right now. Keep it cute. Bye, y'all. I just wanna have some fun with you. Got my mind on your body and your body on